This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Cancer for the 24th of February till the 4th of March 2021. I start with the past and then I will talk about what situations you're in at present, and then I tell you what the cards give us for the future. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates, and please like and subscribe or leave a comment if you like. Starting with the past, I see that you have gone through a big change. You have made a big transformation in your lifestyle, in your life. You didn't want anymore what you wanted before. I think that was in a relationship. This person has changed as well, so I think, and not for the better. So you are in this relationship, but you are thinking back to when you were a child, when you still were happy, and in moments where you were really happy as a child, and maybe from a different culture as well. Maybe you moved and you look at yourself now, how much you have changed since you are in this relationship. I think now this is the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. They are both very independent persons, and I think you are very independent and you want to go back to that. I think things have been revealed to you, and you about this person. I think I can see that throughout this card. It's a very, very difficult person. It's also maybe they are very focused on materialistic things as well, and you have the Devil reversed further up and the Tower coming. I think that this person is maybe drinking or has an addiction or something like that. You have been focusing on work, I think, and the universe is giving you this. It's like something wonderful that was given to you about work, some chance or something that you could do with your life, and you only needed to walk under that arch and go and get it, and really be happy about something that was offered to you. You're going to have this card again, the Ace of Pentacles, at the end of the reading. Now, I think in the past you couldn't completely enjoy this. I think you didn't get the appreciation from the person you were with. I think that they were maybe jealous of you, or they didn't want you to do this. They were thinking of themselves. I think that they wanted, they were, maybe they didn't want you to shine or be successful. Maybe it's not that they didn't want it, but I think that they felt that they valued themselves less with it. That was their problem. So I think that they maybe have a low self-esteem, or maybe they are very self-centered, and they don't want you to have these successes in your life, because maybe they're afraid that you're going to leave them. But I think you're going to leave them anyway, because I think that you have outgrown them. I'm saying that because you have the Queen of Wands. This is you, I believe, who is like a very confident person, or that's how you were in the past. And I think that you are looking back to that confidence again, what you had in the past, that you'll become the same person again, who is really charismatic, happy, joyful, creative, and you really stand full of joy in life. I think that the person that you were with had suffered from depressions, or suffered from they couldn't get to themselves, they couldn't get aligned with themselves. Whilst you were getting aligned with yourself, they couldn't. And I think that because they were depressed, maybe they were drinking too much, maybe they were using other things, other drugs or something, that made them also more depressed and look in a more negative way. They tried maybe materialistically to become happy, but of course that never works. You see that, and you have outgrown them. You wanted to develop in a different way. You saw maybe some signs of how to do that from the universe, and it was, you were really much more in development. You really wanted this change. You really wanted to move on, also independently. I think partly because you were not happy with that person, so at least that is what you did. You also have the wake-up call here, the judgment, and next to the justice card. So yeah, that's all like this is what's going to happen if they stay in this situation. I can also see that a person was maybe abusive, maybe in their language, or they were just not nice anymore. You have the Nine of Pentacles, so this is who you are independently, and I think that you have been looking in the past for how you can make yourself feel like this again. You don't need anyone to be happy with yourself, with your job, or the things that you do. And I think that is, because it lays next to the sun, so that means, it's going to be, you are successful in the things that you do, that you want to do, or at least you have a plan about things of how to come out of, or maybe lose from that person, because you don't want to get stuck in this depression and negativity. And I think this is all a big process. It has all been a big process for you coming out of that. They are like this, so the more you are coming up for yourself and more being independent, the more they try to tell you, no, you can't do without me, you need me, who do you think you are? It's like, this is like the bullying card. They are bullying you, or they're manipulating you. They are saying, how can you do this is not good for anything. They are saying you are thinking only about yourself, when actually they are thinking only about themselves. And it is going to escalate because it lays next to the Tower. For you, it's like you can see that this is going the wrong way. You have been really working on yourself. You want a more positive thing, and you can see that they are not going to give up, or they are not going to change. For you, that is a turning point. So you know for yourself, because it lays next to the High Priestess as well, that there is something better for you, something in the future that is like, that's going to make you happier than what you have now. And of course, you can't get the happiness from other people. So I think you are really aware of that. You have been working on yourself, and I think you have been looking at your youth and looking at who you were and who you are now. And I don't think that you like the picture. That's why, because you don't want to accept this. You wonder, how come that I have accepted this all the time? And so you want that change. And it lays next to the High Priestess. You have been thinking about what it is with this person, if you want to move on. I think you have this inner knowledge already, that this person is maybe abusive, or is maybe drinking too much, and that they are not going to change. Also maybe because they have this abusive behavior, or they are saying they are just not nice anymore. You have this inner knowledge that there is something else out there for you, that's not anymore what you wanted with this person. I think, maybe in the past you really wanted to become, you were good together and all that, but I think you realize that things have changed so much now. It lays next to the Reverse Devil, but also next to the Magician. And I think you're going towards the future where you feel that you want completely something else, something more spiritual as well. I think you developed more spiritually, and that person doesn't. I think you realize that you have both like different wishes in life, a different past, and that you both want something else from life now than you wanted before. And you also have this card, you deserve love. So you are lovable, and I think that's also something that you missed in the past because you were taking care of this person, or maybe a family or other people. You were taking care of everything, I think, because that person was busy with other things. They were thinking of themselves, of how to present themselves, but in the meantime they were depressed or they were negative thinkers, and it came like you couldn't be completely yourself. You couldn't be completely yourself. You couldn't shine. You couldn't be aligned with yourself. They blocked you somehow because your mood also got down with that, and you didn't want it anymore. So you have made that message. I think I think partly you received that message, like, okay, it's time to work on yourself. It's time to get out of the situation if nothing changes, because it is not good for you. It's not good for your health, and it's not going to make you feel better. And you want something else, something that makes you happier in life, and not that someone else can make you happy, but you realize that you are really getting independent and that it is actually quite good as well. Now they had a wake-up call because you have made clear that you can't do this anymore. I think that they don't take you seriously. I think that they are still like, oh, you need me, you can't do without me, you're just saying that. They don't believe you. And you have the justice card, so I think for a few of you, you're going to show that you really meant it, and that it is serious this time. And they have to make a change. And I think that I don't think that they are going to make that change. They want to, but not at present. But they are. It shakes their world, and I'm saying that because you have the Tower. So they are really, they see that you mean what you say, and that their world collapses. They really didn't think that. They think they could just treat you like that. They could keep. Maybe drinking, or maybe there was an addiction, maybe there was even another person, and a third person that can be. And so I think that this shake-up is needed for them. Is needed. If you want something with this person still, then their world needs to be shaken up. So I think in order to come back together, in order to experience this love that you once had, I think that for some of you it was too late. It is too late, and so the Tower collapses anyway. They feel like they lost it all. So I think that it is also for some of you, you really have to watch the red flags. You have this card, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And I'm saying that because I believe that some of them are going to be really so frustrated with their negative mind. They think you want to take everything away from them. And because they find materialistic things very important. So it can well be that they think you're going to take things away from them. So before you know it, they take things away from you. Now, nothing to worry about, seriously, but I'm just saying that for very few of you, that it can well be that they want to take away a home, or they want to you to move out, or they're going to maybe be destructive about the home or somewhere where you live, where you have lived. That's for very few of you, or somebody put you out of the house or something like that. For very few of you, you have met someone else, someone who's more aligned with you, someone you really feel very connected with, and so that makes the Tower collapse, because that means that they are really losing you to someone else, and they can't do anything about that. For very few of you, this is really like you can get back together again. because that tower, the wake-up call, is going to make them change, because you do have the devil reversed. So for some of you, it is that person who is like seeing how the situation is and really wanted you back and is going to work on it, so they leave that situation where they are not going to be any more abusive or manipulative or addicted or drinking or having an affair. But I think for most of you, it is that you are leaving that situation. You don't want to be any more dependent on someone like that. You don't want to anymore be in that surrounding. So I'm talking about the future now, that you just really don't want the negativity anymore. You don't want their you don't want to be pulled down all the time by this energy. And so you are really doing well, because you have the Magician. So that means, whatever the situation is, you can make it happen. So I think this is a beautiful card to have, because you have, this is like having the magic wand. Everything that you touch will turn into something better. And together with a wheel of fortune, I think that is something that you can count on. But it's not only something that just happens to you, but it's also something that you can really manifest. So think about what you really want. And if you really want that person back, then there is hope for that person to make a change in their lives as well. I still think that if you would do that it is still not going to be an ideal situation. But for some of you, you will try that. Now, for other people, this is also meaning, you are calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. And that is with somebody else than this. And I think you have met that person not long ago, or you're going to meet that person very soon. And that changes your whole world. So that changes everything, how you have seen things before with this person. It's a much more positive feeling that you're going to have. And it looks like it because you have the Ace of Wands. So that looks like somebody new is in your life, somebody you're really passionate about, and somebody who feels the same for you. And it is very different of what you experienced in the past. This is also the passion that you had, that you wanted in the past. This is the Queen of Wands. That was you who really was joyful in life and looking positively. And I think you are meeting someone who also has a positive look into the world. And it's not only, so you have like really beautiful, because it's like one big sky, and on one side this whole creative energy comes out for all these visions and everything that you can manifest with the Magician, and on the other side there is the Ace of Pentacles. So you have like this huge offers coming for you from the universe, something beautiful, something you really wanted. And both ways, both things, and you can manifest it all in your life. So in the future, that looks really very good for you. So this is like this project. Maybe you were blocked taking that opportunity because you were too blocked with this negativity and negative energy from the person you were with. And also you got made insecure. And the more independent you get, the more you're looking at your visions and the things that you wanted. I think it is also something, there's something really in the sun, in looking at who you were in the past, and the High Priestess of looking at who you were, what you wanted then, what were your wishes. And I think you're going to manifest anything, partly by what's given by the universe, this offers to be successful in what you want to do, what you love to do, where your passion is, and also in this new offer for love. So Cancer, that looks really well for you in the future. I hope this reading resonates with somebody. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.